Welcome, everyone, to the M6P versus the MCU. I'm your co-host, Jared, with Darren and special guests, Kevin and Adam. And we are going to be talking tonight about the MCU. But first, we need to know who these guys are. Who are these randos that are on our channel just talking about Marvel stuff? Can we trust them? Can they be a part of the M6P? Let's find out. Darren, who the heck are you?
Yes, I'm Darren. I've been working with M6P for a while. I said this in the last episode. Jared and I mean, we knew each other before this, but when we were really connected was talking about Saturday morning X-Men cartoons in junior high. We might have both got in trouble a little bit during class. I don't know, because you're not supposed to talk or whatever, and all that hoopla. I'm sure you can talk whatever you want during school these days, but back then, no, it was frowned upon. So yeah, I've been helping out the M6P for close to 10 years now. And that's a little bit about me.
Awesome. How about you, Adam?
Well, been friends with Jared for quite a while. We met on the set of Falcon. I mean, so excited about that. We met on the stage of Winter Soldier. Quite some, I'm not even going to divulge how long ago that was, but I wrote an article or two and I've been following and loving it ever since.
Awesome. And Octophobic.
My name's Kevin. I've stumbled upon the M6P, or I guess it was Marvel 616 Politics back in the day. That was about 10 years ago. It was about episode 15 of the podcast, and been following them ever since. Used to write a lot for them whenever they were really keeping up the website. I've been ever since I was a little kid, watching Amazing Spider-Man and his Spider-Man and his Amazing Friends as a little kid. So I've been into comics since then, and so just lifelong fan.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, guys. We're excited to have you. We're going to talk some fun stuff and play some trivia by the end. But first, the M6P versus the M6U has sponsors. We got to get paid to do this. This doesn't work for free, you know. So we're sponsored by DCBService.com, Discount Comic Book Services, and InStockTrades.com. For all of your discount comic book needs, DCBS Service is the place to go for up to 40% off all of your brand new titles, trades, graphic novels. It's crazy. They've got great deals. We're also sponsored by Community Retail Partnership for all of your discount services at Office Depot. Check out crpsavings.com. And we're sponsored by themarvelousbox.com. For $25 every quarter, you get a big old box of Marvel graphic novels sent right to your door, and it's awesome. And then, Darren, do you want to tell us about our fourth sponsor?
I'm joking, yeah. So yeah, I just do digital marketing on the side and everything, but even before I a huge influence on my business. We handle SEO, social media, marketing, all those small business needs. We really focus on the small businesses, especially during Kevin wrote for us in the past. So you guys have contributed more in that. It's really cool to have you here for this show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Awesome. And with that, Darren, take us away.
WandaVision episode. It seems so long ago already. For me, and this is really just throw your ideas out there, but one of the things we talked about in the last show was like, how are they going to fit so much story in that last episode from what was left at that point? And I think they did it very well. It was very entertaining. We got the whole MCU grandiose like Marvel battle, and that was a really, really good Marvel battle between Agatha and Scarlet Witch. I mean, that was just really fun. But my biggest beef, and I'm just going to go right into it, is like back to that point, like how are they going to fit all that story in? And I think one of the things that was overlooked was like, so they built up Darcy's character so much, and then Hayward. And then literally they just have like 5 minutes where like Darcy crashes into him at the end of the last episode, and that's that. I just feel like that was, and we're all so enamored with the rest of that last show and the fighting and the Visions fighting and everything. But from a story point, like, I think that would be my only nitpick. And let me be frank, like, I still think that's really one of the best Marvel things we've seen in a while when it comes to the cinematic stuff. But like, what do you guys think? I mean, what do you feel was like left behind in the show? Who wants to start?
Yeah, I'm with you, Darren. Hayward was kind of a disappointment. I thought we were building somewhere, and then they're just like, "Oh, we're gonna take you off in handcuffs." Well, why? Like, what was like his motivation behind what he was doing? Like, he was the head of Sword. He was basically Nick Fury, but for Sword, and he's just like this jerk face, you know. So I'd like to see maybe some resolution there.
I'd like to. So if Nick Fury was in space, was he not in charge? Was he in charge of Sword? Like, how does that play with Hayward being in charge? Is he on the ground level? Is he in charge? And then like that's what I have questions about. Like, where does Hayward and Fury rank within Sword as far as like levels and security clearances and all that stuff?
Good question.
Personally, like Darcy is my least favorite character in the entire MCU, so I was kind of fine with them just kind of dropping her.
Nixer.
Yeah, I mean I didn't feel missed, but yeah, I think they felt like they were building up to a big baddie with the head Sword guy, and yeah, that was kind of lame. So he just shot at kids and yeah, disappeared in handcuffs.
Right, like he was gonna kill the kids, like right to their face, just side shoot them, you know.
They left so much out with him, and you know, I guess maybe I don't want to say it's anger about it, but like it's frustration mainly. But like, you know, the whole like the space atmosphere of the Marvel universe is so big in the comics, and the MCU's just been, I mean, we touched base on it, and obviously in Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor and whatnot, but to really go into some of those deeper characters that we all know and love, and I felt like that was what Sword was building up to. So I think that's one of the biggest reasons Hayward was such a letdown. And like you said, Adam, like he's like the head cheese, and it's just like, well, throw him in cuffs, it's over.
And where do you take that guy?
Do you guys think that they're going to take him anywhere after that? I'll tell you what, to Kevin's point, I don't think we'll see more Darcy for a while.
I think he was written as such a one-dimensional character. I really don't think we're going to see much of him. He had like that one episode in the middle where they kind of introduced Sword, and he was kind of an interesting character in there, and then from the rest of it, he was just generic, you know, bureaucratic bad guy, and that was it for the rest of the show. So I think we'll never see him again.
And there was so many theories about who he was or who he could be, and all of a sudden he was just like technically nobody.
I'm so glad to hear this from all you guys, because I was so frustrated by that. Like, I'm just like, I mean, we really hyped up Hayward in the last episode to a degree, wouldn't you say, Jared? Like, we were so excited to see where that's going, and it's like, well, that's it? Like an ice cream truck crashes into him? Driven by Darcy, but maybe that's just how I feel.
Well, what was if that was like our least favorite parts, how about our favorite parts?
Oh gosh. Vision on Vision, Agatha on the Scarlet Witch. I mean, the one thing, so I've been watching a lot of fan videos, or I watch a lot of YouTube videos like Looper and all that and whatnot. And one of the things they were pointing out is like, that final episode showed us some of the best flight scene battles in Marvel history in the movie verse. Like, they're all flying in the air, just flying all over Westview. I thought that was so cool. And I thought the special effects were on point, and I get really picky about special effects, but I thought they did it very well. They sold it, you know, so it's my take.
I really like the character development of Wu. Of course, you saw the sleight of hand with the card. Of course, he asked Scott Lang, is like, how'd you do it? And all of a sudden they brought that in when his first appearance in the TV show. I really like that character development, which is paying attention to the small details, which I really like.
I just love the overall emotional arc of the entire show from where it started, and really I think it kind of solidified in episode 7. There were eight episodes, right? So episode 7, I think it really solidified, but then the conclusion at the end of episode 8, I really thought it was very, very satisfying conclusion to the emotional arc of Wanda's character. I really enjoyed that.
She got a costume. I was just so happy to not see her in a
I
red
knew you were
leather
gonna-
jacket. Like I love me some superheroes and some costumes. Just stay near. So
Absolutely.
I'll tell you, I on Saturday for the first time ever, I watched Dark Phoenix, and it was just, oh my gosh, like I was like ripping the skin off my face. It was just so terrible, and they were only in costume for like 3 minutes, and their costumes were terrible. So compare that to like Wanda, and then we have a white Vision, and we've got green and yellow Vision, and we've got Quicksilver, and we've got the kids like in pseudo costumes, and Agatha's in a costume, like, and kind of Monica to some degree. Like these are superheroes. Like it's okay to wear a costume and not take yourself so freaking seriously, you know?
It felt like a comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I really, really enjoyed the way they made the Scarlet Witch's costume legit. How they did that for like such a campy, cheesy costume, but they sold it, and now we're all like, okay, that's legit. I also thought it was cool in the after credit scene where she's in the cabin doing her like reading the book and everything. The background music of that is actually Doctor Strange's theme music from what I read, but it's modified just slightly, and it's very subtle because you hear the kids screaming, her kids screaming in the background, asking for help and things like that. But and I went back, and it's very hard to tell, but apparently that's supposed to be Doctor Strange music, obviously tying in with the next movie, Multiverse of Madness. So I thought that was neat.
I've got a lot of questions on that credit scene. With her messing with the
Who
Dark
doesn't?
and the kids. Man, it's like they're and Creator Kids the comical way, or not like funny way, but actually like accurate to the comics, is that's got me interested.
Did you guys watch the making of special?
Didn't.
I watched about half of it. Yeah.
I thought it was cool how they had worked with people that had worked like on the Dick Van Dyke Show, and they changed the camera ratios, and it's like everything from the cameras were like from the 1950s and 1960s to the outfits that the audience wore. I think it was just really well done, and that quality shows in the episodes, like how well it was done. And you can watch it as a Marvel show, or you can watch those first 3 episodes. It's just a funny sitcom.
Mm-hmm.
And the practical effects that they used, to your point and stuff, and I watched that as well, and they were showing how they're literally using the same effects used in like special effects used in Bewitched and things like that. Talking about like the recipe cards floating around in that early episode when she's all panicking, trying, and that's just like fishing line holding all them up there. I thought that was so cool to do it that way, and to really just play homage to not only like the Marvel history, but cinematic history and how things are done with filming and the things they brought in a live studio audience for those first few shows. Like
I didn't know that.
that's pretty cool.
That's sweet. So, in a few days, we got something coming up, fellas. You know it. It's not my birthday.
What is it, Jared? What is it? What is it?
Is it the Zack Snyder cut? Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, that's Thursday. We can't talk about that, Kevin. We can't talk about that on here.
I'm with Jared. I almost puked.
4 hours! Yay! No. Good news. Falcon and Winter Soldier is debuting on Disney Plus. It's gonna be awesome. So, yeah, we should probably hit that up and say what we're excited about, what our thoughts are.
Well, I'll go ahead and go. Jared and I have been talking a little bit. Like, I really like the way that WandaVision had such a different tone and a directorial style than the other MCU properties we're used to. So I'm hoping we see something similar and unique with this next show coming out. I get the vibe it's almost like a new age Lethal Weapon, like Riggs and Riggs. Or did I say that right?
Riggs and Murtaugh.
Riggs and Murtaugh. Yeah, sorry, it's been a while. It's in the 80s. But no, but like that humor, banter, yet it's still a really great action and movie with great storyline. I hope I'm hearing they might pull some like elements of that. I'm hoping so, but like I have no idea where they're going to take this or how they're going to be able to top WandaVision.
It's definitely going to be tough. I'm with you. I get the same feeling. It's kind of almost like a buddy cop, kind of meets like James Bond, like spy type of stuff. And those, I guess, I don't know what they're going to call them or what they are called, but that little group that you see on top of the train and whatnot, like I want to know where they came from. And they kind of have a little vibe of maybe like a little super soldier in them, like doing jumps and flips and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see where that goes.
Yeah, I really enjoyed both of their back and forth in the previous movies and kind of those two characters' chemistry together, or those two actors, I should say, chemistry together. So I'm really excited to see that. I mean, the plot will be nice, but they're always fun on screen together. Whether it's a Marvel movie or not, I like both of those actors, so I think it'll be enjoyable for that.
I'm really looking forward to Baron Zemo. I just think they did him wrong in Civil War because he's so cool in the comic books. So I want to see Baron Zemo really reach that level of Baron Zemo-nishness, if that's a word. And my hope is that by the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier, the Thunderbolts are formed, and that's the next direction. Like Marvel shows DC how to do Suicide Squad the right way. That's what I'm hoping for.
That'd be real nice. Real nice.
Real nice, Clark.
See, back to the Zemo though, I always thought, like, especially now, it stunk that he didn't have the purple mask in Civil War, but like I thought he was one of the really solid. I mean, we didn't get what we all wanted to see out of Zemo, but from an acting standpoint and a character story standpoint, I thought he was great in that. And like now, depending on how this show goes, I mean, that movie might have been about him if you really think about it. We'll see. I think they're going to dive big time into Zemo's backstory more. And they're not showing that in the previews. They're just showing Sam and the Winter Soldier back and forth, but I think we're going to see a lot more depth with Zemo in this series, and that's a good thing as far as I'm concerned.
I second that.
Yep. And a U.S. agent's supposed to show up too, so it'll be interesting to see what his role is. If is he the new Captain America and Falcon has to take it, or what is the government doing with that role of Captain America and how that fits in, like on that football cheerleading scene, and you just see him from the back, like what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we saw a glimpse of Sharon Carter as a spy a little bit in Winter Soldier, but we really haven't seen her, really show how strong and powerful of a character she is, especially in the comics. She's so important. So I'm interested to see how they're going to actually develop that character and maybe give her a little more justice. I would like to see that.
Her character certainly needs more justice because I mean, she's just been a teaser for the most part throughout what we've seen of her.
Justice like lightning. What team says that? Oh, the Thunderbolts. That's right.
Full circle right there.
All right. And with that, it's time for Marvel Trivia. All right. So for Marvel Trivia, this is how it goes down, guys. It's going to be Darren versus Kevin versus Adam, with me as the games master. So I've got Marvel trivia cards here, and they're from 1939 to 2002. So it'll be stories in that time. Their categories ranked 1 through 5, with 1 being the easiest and 5 being the most difficult. Okay, so like 1 might be, Wolverine's real name, and 5 might be how many hairs are on Wolverine's body. So that's the difficulty rank, okay?
13,406.
Wrong. It was.
Sorry.
So, what you want to be is the person that gets 15 points, okay? But you get to pick which category. So, maybe Adam, you're feeling frisky and you want to pick a 4 or 5 and like bang this out. Or maybe Kevin wants to take it easy and slow, steady, wins the race, and just always pick 2s. All right? You're also in charge of keeping your own score because I can only do so much. And last time there was some scoring difficulties. So just
I didn't know math was going to be involved. I wouldn't.
I'm getting my calculator out now.
All right. Adam, alphabetically, you're first. So what number would you like?
Let's go with the middle. Let's go with 3.
All right. Oh, you got this one. Which supervillain turned Angel into Archangel?
That's Warren Worthington the third.
Which supervillain?
I'm sorry. Which villain turned him into Apocalypse? Sorry.
It doesn't count. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, Apocalypse.
Yeah.
All right. So Adam and then Darren. D for Darren. We're going alphabetical. I used to be a kid.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if you knew what my first letter of my name was.
What number would you like, Darren?
I'll go 3.
All right. How does Thor get to Asgard?
Like well, I mean, he's Odin's son. Maybe way off on this.
Like how does he get there? Like what?
The Rainbow Bridge.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Because I knew you knew it, but I didn't want to. All right. So there's some grace in this game. All right, Kevin.
Let's go with 4.
All right. How does Hercules travel through space and into other dimensions?
I'm not a big Hercules fan.
Who is?
Kevin Sorbo.
Touche.
I don't know. With a mullet? I really don't know. I have no idea.
A chariot drawn by enchanted Olympian horses.
I mean, who wouldn't know that?
I expected a little
Put
better.
my mind. It was right there.
You shouldn't have picked the number. You shouldn't have picked the number 4 question.
I won't.
All right, Adam.
I kind of want to stick with 4. Just
All right.
test it.
For 4?
4.
Okay. Who cloned Peter Parker the first time?
Oh
man.
I don't know.
Kevin, do you want to tell him?
The Jackal.
Jackal.
Idiot.
Get off the show.
Yeah, I'm gone. See y'all. Nice.
All right, Darren.
3.
Who is Cable's father?
Oh, Cyclops. That's a 3?
I know.
Wow.
And then
Okay,
Kevin.
yeah, Cable, Cyclops, Scott Summers.
Yep. Poor Kevin. He got the Olympian chariot horses. Gosh. All right, man. What you got, Kevin?
Let's go for a 2 this time.
All right. Which X-Man does Jubilee think of as a father figure?
Wolverine.
Yeah, Kevin is on the board. All right. Adam.
Let's go back with 3.
A lot of Hercules questions tonight.
Oh, no.
What is Hercules' weapon of choice?
Some sort of hammer. I have no idea.
He carries a mace.
It's close enough.
Carries a mace. All right,
I
Darren.
actually knew that one.
Shuffle that deck first because I don't want any Hercules questions.
All right.
3.
Hercules. No. All right. What heroic group is Starhawk an honorary member of?
I know very
Starhawk.
little about Starhawk.
Not super popular. Nothing?
Nothing.
Avengers.
I was going to say Young Avengers. Way off.
All right, Kevin.
Let's do a 3.
Captain America's costume is made of what?
It's chainmail, isn't it?
It is chainmail. It is chainmail. All right, so let's do a score update. Adam, what you got?
3.
Darren
6.
and Kevin.
5.
All right. Adam, what number you want?
Let's go with 2.
Okay. What was the first mutant team Rogue was on?
Oh my!
Adam.
I know.
I think
Uh,
My computer cut out. What did you say?
Avengers.
No, she was a part of the Brotherhood.
That's not a team. Who says that's a
you can tell Pyro that.
All right, Darren.
Let's go 3 again.
What is the name of the Watcher who helped save Earth from Galactus?
Oh man, does it begin with an E?
I can't tell you.
I'm way off. No, Kevin told me. Oh, I won't get it anyway. I know the name. I know it. Once I hear it, I'm gonna be mad. This happens every trivia so far. So yeah.
All right. It is Uatu. Uatu. All right, Kevin. This is your chance to come from behind and win. Take him down.
All right, let's go with a 5. Why not?
Okay. Who is Maverick in love with?
Is it oh, I can see the character. Oh,
Maverick. She was in Top Gun, right?
no, this is the Mel Gibson movie. It's Jodie Foster. No. I've better movie knowledge than Marvel. I can't.
Elena Ivanova. Elena Ivanova.
Never heard of
Sitting
it.
on the tip of my tongue.
I was thinking Silver Fox, but
Oh, that's who I was thinking of too. I couldn't come up with that. Yeah.
I was like, who knows who Elena Ivanova is? All right, Adam.
2.
2. All right. What are Psylocke's mutant powers? She has
Oh.
two listed.
Psychic abilities. That counts, right?
Yeah.
That's close enough, I would say.
Well, you could do. You
Remember,
got
this
psychic
is from
abilities,
99 to
telekinesis.
2002.
I would have to say psychic, and but would that be the same thing though?
Would you say that was the other thing?
Telekinesis.
No, I'll give you 1 point. You got that part. What else? Remember, this is up through 2002.
Yeah,
She focused her totality of her mutant powers into her psychic knife.
yeah. 2002. I wasn't reading comics. I've failed you. I'm sorry.
You haven't. You got one. You got one. All right, Darren, what you got, man?
Wait, hold on. So was the second? Is it like psionic? Is that right? Psionic. Is that what the energy knives are?
She has telepathy, and she
Okay.
focused she always would say when Claremont would write her, I'm focusing the totality of my mutant powers into my psychic knife, and then she'd jam it into somebody's head.
Okay.
Right?
All right. 3.
3? All right. What is Cable's main power?
It's like energy. He has a big gun. I mean, I know he does time travel, but I don't think that has any
Dubstep.
something with the energy. I just don't know where to take it beyond that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he has telekinesis.
It's not energy. Okay.
So it helps him stand on those tiny feet that Rob Liefeld drew for him.
How is Cable so powerful and made it this long? Jeesh.
All right, Kevin.
Oh, let's do 3. We're gonna run out of time if I don't.
Who was the very first mutant?
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. You got 3 points, man. All right, Adam.
Let's go with 2.
Who sponsored Hawkeye to be an Avenger?
I'm just gonna quit now. Sponsored Hawkeye. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Final answer.
Close, Iron Man.
Figures.
All right, Darren.
I better step it down a bit too.
What team was Cannonball first affiliated with?
X-Force. No?
So in the comics, he was a fit. So this card is wrong. It was New Mutants, but the card says X-Force. So I feel like, how can I not give it to you, even though the card is wrong? Kevin, you know the card was wrong, didn't you?
It is wrong. Yeah.
It's wrong. All right. Your turn, Kevin.
Let's do another 3.
What year was Steve Rogers born?
1920.
Oh, 22.
Oh,
All right, what's the score?
that's a 3.
I know.
I'm at 8.
8. Kevin, what you got?
I got 8.
All right, and Adam has 4. All right, Adam.
Let's go with the 5.
Why did Havoc start a new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants?
Because his brother was getting all the good attention.
He was trying to root out Dark Beast during the Onslaught period.
Can we have some Thanos questions, please?
All right, Darren.
I'll stick with 2.
After Beta Flight, what Canadian super team did Radius join?
Alpha?
You know that? Yes, Alpha Flight.
Okay.
There are only so many flights you can choose from.
I didn't know somebody could go back from beta to alpha like that, but that's cool.
All right, Kevin.
Let's do another 3.
What is Husk's real name?
Oh, and I recently read Generation X #1. Oh, I think it's Catherine something, but I can't remember. I'm probably off.
Paige Guthrie. All right, Darren, you're in the lead. Adam.
3.
Oh, here we go. What planet did Silver Surfer come from?
I would have forgot that too, man.
What? This is up my alley too.
Yeah, Adam is like a connoisseur of the cosmic universe stuff.
Something raw. I forgot. I'm being put on the spot and I hate it. I don't know.
Zenla.
Zenla.
All right, Darren, you've got the opportunity to take it home.
Let's go 3.
Who is known as the Merc with the Mouth?
Oh, that's a 3? That's not even fair. I only want 1 and okay, I'll take 3. Deadpool.
Yeah. So, but think about Deadpool's popularity in 2002. He wasn't what he is today. So people were probably like, I don't know, some book that Joe Kelly is writing that nobody's picking up. You know?
Yeah, but even with like the popularity of the movies, I mean, most people don't know he's the Merc with the mouth. I don't think they've really highlighted that in any of those, but
yeah. All right, Kevin.
Hopefully I get one of their 3s. Let's go for a 3.
How did Logan get his adamantium?
Weapon X.
Weapon X, yeah. So what's the score now?
13.
13-4, and what you got, Kevin?
11.
11. All right, Adam.
Let's go with a 4.
Where was Doctor Strange born?
New York City.
Philadelphia.
I feel like everybody else's answers are a lot easier.
They are.
All right, Darren.
Yeah, to get 15, I got to go 2. I'm going to go 3.
Okay. All right. That's a risky move there.
Yeah. Well, hey, look, I've been very fortunate with my questions. I know this.
All right. What is Kazar the guardian of?
I feel like Adam right now because I know it in the back of my mind.
You do know it. You know it.
Yeah, this one got asked last week.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'll shuffle these again.
The Savage Land, right?
It is a Savage Land. Yes.
Boom.
All right. Now, Kevin, you could tie it up.
Okay, so I got to go for a 4.
All right. And I think you can tie it up. All right. Name 3 of the 5 original members of the X-Men?
Cyclops, Iceman, Angel, Beast, Jean Grey.
This, I don't know if you can see the card, but I just want you to know it is the 4th one. I'm not cheating. Okay. All right. All right. So Adam and Kevin, I'm going to ask a question. I mean, Adam, Adam, you're out.
Yeah.
Darren and Kevin, I'm going to ask a question. Whoever can get it right first wins. All right. Adam, you help me out in case my computer freezes.
Wait, hold on. So we're supposed to like shout out instantly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You better get ready, Kevin.
All right. Who merged the 2 personalities of Dr. Banner and the Hulk?
Doc Samson.
Doc Samson. We
You
have
win.
a winner. Woo.
I'm not worthy.
I got 4. I'm not worthy.
But you have a Thanos cup.
That was fun.
Sir.
That was fun. Congratulations, Kevin.
Thank you. What do I win?
You won this episode, man. It's now you and Rick,
Yay.
and maybe someday we'll have all the winners come together and battle it out on how Hercules gets from place to place.
Only Hercules questions.
Adam and I will be drinking out of Thanos cups watching.
That's true.
Well,
Back.
thanks for joining us, guys. Once again, this was the M6P versus the MCU. We appreciate you joining us and listening to the 4 of us dorks just talk and fanboy out. We're sponsored by DCBService.com. We're sponsored by CRPSavings.com. We're sponsored by MarvelousBox.com. We're sponsored by MichaelWebSolutions.com. And if you've got, you want to be out and about and look really trendy, you can check us out on TeePublic. You've got some of our designs. 3 of us are wearing our designs. One of these is not like the other. I'll let you decide. But feel free-
Also, Jared just put together some new t-shirt designs. They're great. They're on TeePublic too. Please go check them out. The link's on the Facebook page, and we'll probably repost it again.
Yeah, we got 20 new designs as of yesterday. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, under the M6P. And with that, have a great night.
Thank you all. Have a good one.